Well, new tonight, some teachers don't agree with going back to class because they can't control what students do during their downtime, like parties on New Year's Eve. We saw this happening back with winter proms, Jared.
Yeah, a post was going around on social media for a big party in Gilbert tomorrow night. Once our team started investigating, the county stepped in, but doesn't necessarily mean the party is off. Brianna Whitney joining us live with where things stand tonight and what you found out. Brianna?
Yeah, so the original advertised post was showing tickets going for $2 each. And already by this afternoon, nearly 200 people had purchased tickets through Venmo, totaling about $400. But now, because of our investigation, that homeowner will be forced to refund everyone.
Is this something you would let your kids go to?
Absolutely not.
Parents in Gilbert not happy about other parents allowing kids to throw blowout New Year's Eve parties.
Well, that's one of the things that I've noticed about the Gilbert area is there seems to be a divide between parents who believe strongly that large gatherings shouldn't happen and those who think coronavirus isn't a very big deal.
Gilbert parent Carly Stoltenberg has a 12 and 14-year-old and says this post was frustrating. On social media, this ad was being spread around. A New Year's Eve party being hosted at a Gilbert home, advertising tickets for $2 each with the intent to let 500 people into the party.
Gilbert Public Schools is trying to go back to in-person after having to go back to hybrid for a little bit of time before the holidays. And I just feel like it's very selfish for these children and their families to support large gatherings like that.
Because they were selling tickets, that made this a public event. According to one of the governor's executive orders, public events have to have special permits issued by the county to be held. Maricopa County told me this homeowner did not have a special permit to have this party, so they contacted him immediately. The county then sent us this statement saying after talking to the homeowner, he said he would change his event to a private event and refund admission fees already paid. Parents like Stoltenberg hope parents will reconsider their decisions for the good of everyone.
My kids want to get back to in-person. We want to get back to our normal lives.
I called the homeowner personally to ask why he was holding this event, but he told me no comment. So now that the county is aware of this, they say that they'll be responding to any calls about the event, and if they find any evidence that this is still being held as a public event that's open to the general public, then they will issue a notice of violation. Jared?
I remember that story you did several weeks ago about the winter prom. Whatever ended up happening with that?
Yeah, so I just caught up with the county today, and really Maricopa County is not messing around. They said the homeowners went ahead and held that winter prom party, so the county went ahead and issued them a notice of violation. So now those homeowners will appear in front of a hearing officer, and that officer will decide what happens from here. So you got to stay safe. That's really their message to everybody right now.
Yeah, in that case, they were certainly held accountable. Brianna Whitney live tonight. Thanks, Brianna.